Welcome once again to Ren's Wasteland Camp Review / Dumpster Fires of the Commonwealth. Today we're standing right here outside of Charleston. Is just down the way. The medical center is right there on my left, and on the right you can see the power plant. And directly behind me is the train yard. In front of me is a camp, which is built over top of the train trestle, the bridge that goes over to cross the road. This is Mandogus' camp 42. This makes sense as a camp location because you're controlling an area, and it's easier to control this area than it would be, say, some other ones. Simple camp design, simple build. They've got the new butterfly thing that gives you acid. Nothing big in their vendor. Nothing that I'm going to buy at any rate. None of the serums are priced well. Offload some of that. The camp is built so that it highlights the roadway here and fills it in, which is kind of dumb, okay? This right here is dumb. There's a tunnel that goes right through that wall. It is by far the coolest feature you could use. And because of the way this person placed their foundations, they can't use it at all. They have foundations that wrap around, they have a few plants out, they have a prefab, which is basically Beckett's bar. Beckett looks like a retard. This whole thing, I mean, is dumb. The fact that you can't go through there anymore is dumb. I do like that thing, though. I really do. Oh, and that is a vault entrance, by the way, if you didn't know. It's one of the newer ones. Raiders, settlers, everybody spawns here, so you can get some free life to your camp if you build here. Ghouls also spawn here and attack this location quite a bit. As I said before, it's not a well thought out, well designed camp. It is, I mean, it has a bathroom, sort of. I mean, you could call that a shower if you want to really stretch, and there is a sink in there, but like, why would you want the computer in there? And if you're going for the train station look, then, you know, you need to pull back to where you're not on the tracks directly. And if you're just going for a goofy building, then, well, you got it, dude. I mean, check this out. This is what I mean by goofy. I mean, this roof work is just amazingly retarded. It's a waste. And yes, I said retarded. It's in my vernacular, it's in my vocabulary, and
not taking any more assistance today, friend. So sorry.
it just, yeah, I just don't get it. That's just a me thing. God, sometimes I feel like Peter Griffith whenever I'm doing these things. Alright. So that was Mandogus' camp. Let's go up here and, oh, I didn't tell you, that's a 4 by the way. Frederick. Farinith. I have no idea how to pronounce that. It's like somebody took all of the F words and put them together, and none of them were foul. Fiendish. Or folio. And here we are, back at the lake. Because, you know, nothing says, I like building in the lake. I mean, this just, you know, makes my toupee. Well, let's take a look in here at the building that's not even done. They have a kitchenette that they're working on. Water purifiers that are water coolers in a house built in a lake. I'll just let that sink in. Like the house, built in a lake. Then you have a garage here with a car and a vendor, power armor stations, and just general stations in general you need. And I'm not even going to bother looking in their vendor. Built in a lake. I will stress that, and it's a flat top structure in Virginia. Okay, all it would take is one snow. I don't care how sturdy you make it, and you would understand why. You do not build flat top structures in areas like Virginia. Snow builds up on the roofs. It kills people. Not as bad as Alaska or any of those other places where you get a lot of snow, like Michigan or New York, or even Buffalo, New York, where my one friend lives. But this is just, it's aesthetically ugly. It's built in the middle of a water source that you could have used to actually get fresh water. You could throw out one or two of the purifiers and you would have it just fine. You obviously don't care about the noise of generators because you're using that vendor bot, which is like the loudest thing in the game. Alright, so on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving this one a bright shining 4, just like the last one, because it's garbage. I'm not going to say it's retarded, but it's retarded. 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 Sorry. Alright, going right over here to this next camp, because there's one right here across the road that isn't even on the map, as you can see. Nothing there, but there's a camp there, because I could see it. Let's see, whose box is this, and how much? Good God. Well, at least they have a pet possum. He came waddling out of their door. And plenty of, scorch spawn here to keep your guns going all the time. There goes their follower. Water purifiers. Bunches of rugs. Little camp items, workstations, things like that. Buildings constantly under attack. They have a vendor. They don't have their camp on blast, so nobody knows that it's here. And this is Weefig's camp. I'm just going to call him Weefig. Don't have any real plans that you'd want to buy. Then the camp design is kind of, God, I've already used the word retarded twice in this video to describe a camp. I would say this is a System of a Downs camp. Get it? It's another way of saying that word without saying it. Oh boy. Alright, I'm going to call this one for what it is. This one's a 2. It's obviously a camp that they have built using the challenge phase of the game, where they give you a challenge, build X number of walls, X number of this, X number of that, but they have no creativity to actually build anything other than the crap that you see here. So we'll just leave it at that and move right along and pretend that we didn't see this place. I would set it on fire, but even though I'm carrying something that can set it on fire, I'm not allowed to in game. We'll go over here to Pixel Kitty's camp, and this will be the last one on this video. Probably the last one on this server, thank God. Yeah. Alright, so this one is built, a house that is built on the street because, too lazy to actually move it off the street. They've got a prefab here, so that gives them 2 points. That's this little thing right here. They're using a ranger tower as a watchtower / thing for their idiot to be in. Oh, thank goodness for jetpacks. They have little to no decoration in it. They do have a shower, though. This is better than some of the camps that I've seen on the server by itself. Just so you know. They're harvesting concrete from the middle of the road, which I get. At least they're doing something with it. They have many, many, many items out here. I just wish they would have pushed the house back off the road a little bit. Pixel Kitty has kind of a druggy selection of things. They do have this, which is way, way the hell overpriced. Nobody's going to buy that, which is fine. They might talk to you about it, but they're not going to buy it. Might even be able to make a trade for it if you're really looking for it. Me personally, though, no. They have the classic front porch that you would find in West Virginia, you know, one that wraps around the house pretty much. They have decent carpeting, decent wallpapers. The room makes no sense except as a workroom because, well, they have done nothing with it because this isn't a real house. This is something somebody threw up in a game and has no concept of why they would have anything in a house. And then up here you have all this crap which would go in a house in various rooms. I mean, like a bathroom, for instance, a bedroom, for instance. All this crap, but the house isn't designed to actually have stuff in it that makes it look like a house. It's designed to have crap in it that makes it look like somebody opened a flea market from the atomic shop and just started shoving shit around. One of the best things that they had in this game that they gave away is this little leatherworking bench thing. The reason why I say it's one of the best is because it's actually one of the worst, as Mr. Church would say. And the cool thing about it is if you're really good, you can glitch a set of deer antlers on it and pretend it's like a wooden deer that you made for your yard, like a lawn ornament. They put a flat roof on top of a building that was made with a contemporary design because, you know, they have no idea of what the actual hell they're doing with roofing, because this would not exist on this type of structure. And if they just pulled their camp back this way, or at least built it in such a way that it was more, I mean, granted, I will grant you, they built on both sides of the road, which is something most people do not do. But the easiest part about that is actually building off the road. This place right here is like, this is begging to get hit by a truck. A drunk driver at 3 a.m. plowing into your concrete stairs, which are in the middle of the road. I mean, granted, we don't have drunk drivers in this game. We don't even have drivers in this game, or drivables in any Bethesda game, because it was too complicated for their engine to pull off at the time. Welcome to Starfield. Hope you enjoy the new space combat simulator. Oh, God. Anyway, so this is the best camp I've come across in the last little bit. I can't say that it's positively brilliant, but I can say that it's better than the other ones that I found in this episode. So they get a bright, shining... Yeah, screw it. I'm giving them a 6. That's it. That's all they get, a 6. I'm giving that grudgingly. It's based off of the fact that the rest of this video is full of crap. And I've used the word retarded too many times, as Peter Griffith would say. Don't know who Peter Griffith is? Watch Family Guy. Look up Family Guy on the internet. I would insert a clip somewhere in here, but in all honesty, I'm too lazy to do so. And I don't want to get the copyright strike from Disney, because Disney owns Fox. Yeah. Peter Griffith is now officially a Disney princess. Isn't that scary? Him and Homer Simpson. All those people. Homer Simpson. Disney princess. Good Lord. What the world has come to. Anyway, if you like the video, if you want to see more of me torturing myself running around looking at camps that are mediocre at best, meteoric if we're lucky to find one that's a top 10. I've only found one so far in the entire time that I've been doing this. At best, maybe two, and I don't know if that one made it into the video, but I know that one of them did. But yeah, this just, it kills me. It kills me. Didn't used to kill me, but it's getting that way. I finished the scoreboard, so I'm not going to be on this game as much. Instead, I'll be playing Conan Exiles. I may wind up starting recording some builds in that I've done. There's like 3 of them so far that are fairly decent. By fairly decent, I mean like pretty dang cool in my opinion. But anyway, if you like this video and you want to see more of it, like, subscribe. I will do my best to provide for your entertainment. Have fun.